people. No, no, no. No. This is unbelievable. Apparently, some street dudes are conspiring together to steal some money out the white man's Adam 22's pockets. Apparently, the street dudes who don't like the authorities, don't like the police, don't like paperwork, apparently they're using the authorities to conspire to steal some money out of Adam 22's pockets. And it all played out on the internet, people. We have to discuss this. This entire saga began yesterday when this video here began to circulate all around the internet and YouTube and Discord and the chatty patty inboxes. And it's a video of Loose Cannon, a Los Angeles legend who rolls with Wack 100. Now, the video shows two guys pulling up to, I guess, confront Wack 100 about something. Loose Cannon handling Wack 100's candle, and knocking out two of these dudes, having them unconscious on the ground. And then other dudes join in, they strip them naked. Bro, it's a whole mess, all right? It was very brutal to watch, all right? I was eating like some jollof rice and some fish, and I had to throw up the fish, bro. It was that crazy watching this video. Now, the story goes that one of the dudes that got knocked out and stripped was actually a very respectful, reputable dude in LA from a very notorious set who get busy. So this dude wasn't no chump. This was an actual respectable dude in LA. And the other guy that came with him was apparently a pastor, which I'll be real, bro, I'm not buying. This is Los Angeles, bro. Pastor gangbangs too, all right? Pastors be gangbanging too. So they say, it was a pastor and a notorious gangbanger pulled up to press Wack 100 and Loose Cannon, according to Wack 100 and Loose Cannon, and that's where the altercation took place. Now, automatically, I'm thinking, oh no. We've seen what happened to Tupac, bro, right? When Tupac jumped a notorious gangbanger who's really like that, well, Tupac didn't survive the night. So I'm thinking, whoa, are these dudes gonna spin back? Are they gonna put in work? I was terrified for my brother Loose Cannon. I was calling all around, yo, is Loose Cannon okay? Yo, bro, I'm begging Loose Cannon. Hey, bro, Loose, go back to Las Vegas, bro. Don't stay the night here, man. I'm thinking it's about to be a full-out gang war. And then I woke up today and found out there were rumors circulating that instead of spinning back in the streets, these dudes are apparently spinning back in the courtroom with the help of a couple other gang members who have nothing to do with the situation. So while there were rumors circulating, still unconfirmed by the way, of a lawsuit maybe pending, Wack 100 decided to speak out to clear his name of the narrative that him and Loose Cannon apparently was the aggressors and they just attacked these two random dudes. Wack 100 said, no, they were the aggressor. They came looking for me. They wanted issues. They tried to instigate a problem, and we just handled it.
And here's some motherfuckers come up to my place of fitness playing. Man, my team is there to do a job. You know what I'm saying? Loose Cannon don't allow me to, once adding him to my team, Loose is a boss that got his own team, as I got my own team. So once I'm in there working, he say, I need you to focus on the work because that's going to bring us the situation to the bags, right? Let me monitor the teams. And, at that point in time, when I'm in there talking to these folks and you coming out there playing, them people going to do their job, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to tell nobody what to do, how to do it. But, either we going to save the baby walking in the middle of the street, right? Or we going to stop an enemy dead in their tracks. You know what I mean? And I'm telling people, bro, I'm not cocky with this shit. I'm humble with this shit. But Chuck, niggas ain't playing, bro.
Yeah.
And it, because of my heart, them men was made at home. Because however they got there, because the shit could have kept going. You know what I'm saying? When hyenas eat, nigga, they devour.
Yeah.
I gotta always take a few bites and wake up the next morning a little sore, wrestling lightweight with my fucking hyenas to keep them from overdoing things. So I protect them and keep them free and keep them safe. But man, we don't know. We never really got to the point of what it is and what it was. But hopefully it's an understanding, man, and niggas just go their way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wack 100 was asking to let bygones be bygones because Wack 100 is thinking these are street dudes. They're going to try to retaliate in the streets. Wack 100 saying, listen, man, what happened, bro. We don't want any more bloodshed, man. I'm ready to play if y'all want to play, but let's not even play and go there. Let's just, what happened, bro. Go about your way. We go by our way, man. Ain't no beef. Wack 100 never would have thought in his wildest dreams, man, that his enemies who don't like him, who are also street dudes, would then link up with the two quote-unquote victims and convince them to fill out court paperwork and sue Wack 100. Now, the mastermind behind all of this, man, is a street dude called ODM Slim, aka Crip Bob. Right now, Crip Bob contacted the two victims because Crip Bob seen this as a way to get money out of No Jumper and Adam, even though it was Loose Cannon and Wack 100, the two victims are claiming are responsible for them getting beat down.
So this is the thing though. So the nigga that it happened to, I talked to him. I talked to him and his team earlier. They dealing with some lawyers right now. They doing their lawyer situation right now because it's getting deep. It's getting real deep, bro.
What he failed to mention was it was getting deep because he's the one who called those dudes and convinced them to fill out court paperwork and put it on their op. Which to me, again, I'm not a street dude. I don't know nothing about the streets. I don't know the rules. I was always told that, like, what happened in the streets stays in the streets, right? Like, if your ops come and shoot you, can you then sue them for the hospital bills? Is this now like the rules of the streets? I don't know, bro. It looks like this may be crossing the line here, people, right? It may be crossing the line here, but here is this dude called Crip Bob. Here is Crip Bob confessing, yes, that he's helping them sue Wack 100, but not just Wack 100. No. He wants the white man money.
Y'all niggas just destroy No Jumper. Y'all cow chasing ass niggas destroy No Jumper, cuz I am so happy for y'all. Because this lawsuit finna be deep. He finna get up in Adam's back. Oh, off the back. I ain't stopping this one. Oh, off the back. I need something out of that. Off the back. I need something.
Just look at him. Look at how happy this Igaboo gets just thinking about the possibility of being able to get some of that white man's money. Look at him. Oh, he can't contain his excitement. I want to encourage all the kids watching, man, to work hard in life because you don't want to be on YouTube hyperventilating over the potential option that you may be able to settle in court over a lawsuit that has nothing to do with you. You don't want to be hyperventilating, cheesing, smiling, dancing over the possibility of being able to get some of the white man's money. You should have your own money so you don't have to take this approach to try to, make a living for yourself, man. This is sad stuff. All right, but these two dudes were obviously conned into thinking that this jailhouse lawyer, Crip Bob, is apparently, somebody who is competent in legal jargon when he's not one bit at all. All right, so he continues, all right? So, he tries to make a case as to why No Jumper should be involved in this lawsuit and how No Jumper is going to lose it all. But watch this case he tries to make, man. It's hard to get through.
Wack trying to get around it right now. Wack trying to say, oh, he came up here trying to attack us. Oh, he came up here doing this, that to us, cuz. So we had to do this, that. No. That happened outside of No Jumper. You cannot sue. You crazy as it happened on No Jumper property, nigga, and No Jumper lot. You can't sue, nigga. I was called to No Jumper by one of their staff. What the talking about, nigga? You don't know nothing about the law. You don't know nothing about law, fool. You don't know nothing about law. If you don't know law, shut the fuck up, please. I don't give a fuck. It was, nigga, I'm on No Jumper property, cuz I was called up here to No Jumper property by a staff member and was assaulted by his team.
You don't know law. It's a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit. It's a lot of money. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of money. It's a lawsuit. You don't know law. Come on, bro. Yo, they're laying out, I guess, their entire case they believe they have in front of the public before they even went to court about it yet, right? But I'm gonna help them out. The first thing they need to probably re-examine is They weren't on No Jumper's property. They weren't on No Jumper's property. If you look at the picture as to where the assault is taking place or the fight is taking place, that's not No Jumper's property, bro. Like, that's the neighbor's property. Wack 100 didn't throw a blow in that fight. Loose Cannon was apparently the one they were talking to when they got there. And apparently, if there was an invitation sent, the invitation came from Loose Cannon if there was one sent out. So Loose Cannon is not an employee of No Jumper. So if Loose Cannon, who wasn't invited to No Jumper that day, if he just so randomly called you to come over and y'all tussled in the neighbor's alleyway, well, that's not really No Jumper's fault, right? That's well, you guys' fault, you know? That's not really, you know, it has nothing to do with No Jumper, bro, right? Like, at all, whatsoever. I don't understand why you think it does, right? But then this jailhouse lawyer ruined his entire lawsuit against No Jumper by babbling and talking too much. So he calls up this dude by the name of Travis Ford, and what they said on the phone sort of breaks open this entire situation.
I don't know if Wack had something to do with it, though, but I don't, you feel me? I was invited, man. I was called, nigga, at 6 o'clock to come up there.
You was?
Yeah. But then Jay Reed went instead, so I don't know.
Oh, hold on, man. Come on the phone, cuz. This getting, I'm finna, hold on. I'm finna call my other phone. Hold on. Oh, so they trying to get my nigga Travis? Oh, hold on. So they trying to set my nigga Travis up.
The jailhouse lawyer is too dumb to understand how that particular soundbite goes against everything he's been preaching. He's been preaching that these two dudes were innocent bystanders who were invited personally, and they came, and when they came personally, they got ambushed by goons and attacked, and y'all need to pay for it. But that's not what you just said, all right? Travis Ford got the invite. And because Travis Ford couldn't go, the other guy decided he was gonna go. See, the invite started because Travis Ford, Demon Time Exotic, and Wack 100, I believe, was going through some things, right? And when they were going through some things, what took place was Demon Time Exotic was telling Wack 100 and Loose Cannon, hey, Travis Ford won't do content with me because, you know, he's loyal to you guys, right? So Travis Ford was like, hey, bruh, yo, keep me out of you and Wack 100's mess. And then Travis Ford also has some critiques. So I believe, right, from what they're just saying in terms of Travis Ford was invited, I believe Wack 100 extended the hand for Travis Ford to come on and tell him his critiques of him. Wack was not expecting for those two dudes to pop up. Wack was not expecting for those two dudes to pop up and start talking about, yo, we got an issue. We got an issue with what you've been saying online and the politics. Whoa, he don't know you two dudes like that. So when you come up with that energy, it might end badly. But even though we don't know if Loose Cannon might have been the one who invited Travis Ford. We know that Travis Ford and Wack 100 and Demon Time Exotic, they probably had that little triangle thing going on, but Loose Cannon could have possibly been the one who said, hey, bro, come holler at Wack since you got an issue. So they just broke down their entire case right then and there, right? But even at that, even if, let's say this, right? Loose Cannon, who wasn't even invited himself, Loose Cannon is somebody who is friends with Wack. So, you know, at times when Wack comes, Loose Cannon comes with Wack, but, you know, there's no personal, No Jumper invite. So let's just say Loose Cannon did indeed invite one of them over and then ambushed them. Loose Cannon wasn't invited by No Jumper. Loose Cannon isn't an employee of No Jumper. No Jumper has nothing to do with Loose Cannon whooping one of those people on the neighbor's property. So good luck trying to get some paper. Now, it looks like the Big 22-ster, man, he's not backing down. He's not backing down at all. All right, he responds back to, you know, the jailhouse lawyers and the gangbangers conspiring to steal money out of his business.
Plant those lips right on my dirty asshole that I don't even oftentimes wipe to completion. Sometimes I still leave a little bit of that downtown Judy Brown.
That duck butter.
That Julie. Kiss it. Kiss my ass.
That duck butter.
That's all I gotta say. Actually, I would not like to send those words. Those words are not going off out to the victims, because to the victims, my heart actually goes out to you. But I mean, myself, I don't know a lot about what happened in this incident. This is not something that involved me in any way. Yeah. This is something that took place between people who were not invited to No Jumper. And it is being trotted out and treated as if it was something that I in any way co-signed, that was in any way beneficial to my business. That is absolutely not true. The reality is that the 22ster was not there. The 22ster had gone home. These things took place outside of my building. And I to be totally real,
why are people hanging out? Niggas don't got hoods to go to.
The thing they're forgetting is this happened after hours. The podcast is already done. Adam is already gone. The employees are leaving. And this is happening in the after hours, after business hours, right? So you think they're about to hold No Jumper responsible for some stuff that y'all did in the after hours? Y'all think a reasonable court is going to hold No Jumper responsible for a non-No Jumper employee inviting you up there and beating you up in the after hours after everybody is already gone? No, it don't work like that, buddy, okay? No Jumper did not invite your clients, all right? Crip Bob. This is all right. The lengths these thirsty igaboos will go to, man, for a check. Now, when I say igaboo, I'm referring to Crip Bob and nobody else, all right? Crip Bob and nobody else. Now, Adam will say that he also spoke to his attorneys, man, and they reassured him, bruh. These jailhouse lawyer tactics, bruh, the extortion is not going to work, man. They're not going to get a red nickel.
As some shit happened that in no way involved us. And yes, you guys can probably tell, yes, I have spoke to my lawyers, and they've been very good in making me feel confident that there is no real case against us, given that nobody who works at No Jumper had anything to do with this. It didn't happen inside our building. It happened outside of our building. I think like really we're just kind of waiting to see, will there be a police report filed? Because from what I'm hearing, the dudes who seemingly were assaulted are gang members. Now,
no, one's supposed to be a preacher.
And we've heard that as well. But either way, from my perspective, gang members usually don't call the cops on other gang members. You're rolling your eyes?
Since when? That's what you think. Like, that shit is.
This dude, Crip Bob, is breaking every gangster code possible because he's so thirsty at the possibility that he might be able to get a check. He might be able to touch $500 at once for the first time in a long time. All right? But it's not going to work. You're not getting a dime. Nan and a boo-boo. Nan and a boo-boo. You're not getting a buffalo nickel. It's not happening. Now, I do want to just highlight, man, somebody who has kept this super gangster during this entire process. And to be honest, bruh, I'm not even shocked, because this is one person who I think anybody can count on to really be a man of principle. This is beyond being a gangster. This is just a man with morals and principles, bruh. All right, I want to highlight Compton Rick Rock, man, because Compton Rick Rock spoke to those same dudes who ODM Slim, aka Crip Bob, is trying to convince to file a lawsuit. And Compton Rick Rock told them, nah, buddy. Gangsters don't move like that, buddy. No. You don't get beat up or shot at or shot and then file a lawsuit for damages, bro. That's not how the streets work. And Compton Rick Rock kept it official with them. So while one dude, Crip Bob, is trying to convince dudes to break the street code by suing another gang member, Compton Rick Rock is keeping it official and restoring order in these LA streets.
And if you got caught slipping, You got to whip it. You take it with a grain of salt. Now, I seen a YouTuber on here yesterday talking about suing. And I broke it down to him. I said, nah. If you in the streets and you involve yourself in street activity and you either get the short end of the stick or if you win, one thing you don't do is you don't sue another street dude when you are active in the street activity. You don't do that because you got to make a police report, file a police report. You got to go talk to them people and you got to put the lawsuit together. You got to get on the stand. Whatever you got to do is just not a good look. And I advised him, if I was you, I'd just wait till I catch up with the guy and get my get back. I wouldn't get no lawyers involved or anything like that. All money ain't good money. You'll be like that dude. What's his name? 40 Glock. Y'all remember when 40 Glock got caught slipping in game, put a whipping on him and put them hands and mitts on him. And then he went to court and tried to sue. And it just didn't go right. We ain't heard from 40 Glock since it went downhill. So for somebody to get on the internet and advise somebody else to go that route, that says a lot about their character, man. I wouldn't do it at all. I get my get back another way.
I want to highlight this OG's channel, man. It's Compton Rick Rock. This is how a man of the streets whose principles and got morals, this is how he's supposed to be speaking. All the other stuff, all the game bangers you see on this YouTube, who is yelling, sue, who is encouraging people to go ahead and file a police report, who's encouraging people to take the stand in a lawsuit and point at a man and say, he's the one that pulled out his gun and pistol with me. Be careful, bro. Be careful with these people, bro. If you in beef with them, bro, if you got some type of street beef, bro, just let it go, bro. Because you are starting to see what they're willing to do, man. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock, man. This is just fantastically said, bro. These dudes won't get a dime out of Adam. They won't get a dime out of No Jumper. And by these dudes, I do want to preface, bro, I'm not talking about the two dudes. I don't know who they are, bro. I'm talking about specifically Crip Bob and his conspirators who are conspiring, all right, to sue No Jumper, right? And by conspirators, I mean the dudes that Crip Bob is around who is convincing those two dudes who got beat up to sue. Those two dudes, man, they're innocent, all right? I ain't got no problems with them, all right? I'm speaking about the Crip Bob dude who's trying to convince those two dudes to sue because he won a portion of the money, all right? Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? How do you guys think this will end? If you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out how Charleston White got the Jeff Teague podcast canceled by Black Twitter for saying this on their podcast. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.